Hi, boys and girls. Happy Thursday. It's Miss Jen again. Remember, this is what I look like with my mask on. So when you see me in school, this is what I look like. But for our videos, I'm going to go ahead and pull it down. That way you can hear me better. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great week so far. As you could tell, we've been talking about manners this whole week, right? And what it is to be a good friend and how can we use our manners. So I have a story I'm going to start off with today. It's kind of a silly story, but it's going to teach us about manners some more. This is called Please Say Please, Penguin's Guide to Manners. And this is written by Marjorie Kohler and illustrated by Will Hillenbrand. Please say please, Penguin's Guide to Manners. When friends are invited to Penguin's house for dinner, they should barge right in without knocking. Let's eat. Is that right? Do you think that's how we should enter our house? No, that's wrong. When friends are invited to Penguin's house for dinner, they should knock first. Then wait until Penguin opens the door. Hello. When a pig comes to the table, should he wipe his muddy hooves on the tablecloth? Oh, yuck. Is that right? No, that's not right. That's wrong. When a pig comes to the table, he should wash his hooves first until they are squeaky clean. Squeak, squeak. So friends, that would be like us washing our hands before we go and eat. When a hippo sits down for dinner, should she put her napkin on her head? How pretty. Is that right? No, that's not right. We don't put our napkins on our heads. Where do we put them? When a hippo sits down for dinner, she should lay her napkin on her lap. That's better. When a lion is served cauliflower, should he say, I hate cauliflower, ew. Is that right? No. That's wrong. When a lion is served cauliflower, he should say, I'll try some. Not bad. Because friends, your taste buds are always changing, so it's always so important to try new foods. You never know what you might like. When it's time to eat, when it's time for Bear to eat, she should grab her spoon and throw it across the room. Whee! Is that right? No, that's wrong. When it's time for Bear to eat, she should use her spoon to taste her honey. Yum. When an elephant drinks milk at mealtime, he should spray it all over the table. Splat! Should we spill our milk all over the table on purpose? No, that's wrong. When an elephant drinks milk at mealtime, he should sip it quietly, a few gallons at a time. Sip. Do you drink gallons of milk at a time at home? No, we just drink cups maybe. When a chimpanzee wants more to eat, should she grab what she wants? Gimme, 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 gimme. Is that right? No, that's wrong. When a chimpanzee wants more to eat, she should say, please pass the bananas. Hee hee. Do you use your manners and ask to pass the food at dinner time? We do that at school, right? Or we used to. When a rhino makes a joke at the table, he should talk with his mouth full. Blah, 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 blah. Is that right? No. Look at the food coming out of his mouth. You wouldn't want to be around that. No, that's wrong. When a rhino makes a joke at the table, he should swallow what's in his mouth first. Gulp. So he's going to swallow his food and then he can talk. When a parrot has to go to the bathroom, she should fly from the table without being excused. Get out of my way. Is that right? No, that's wrong. When a parrot has to go to the bathroom, she should say, may Polly be excused? Squawk, squawk. When Giraffe eats leaves for supper, she should burp to show that she's happy. Burp. Is that right? Should we burp at the table? No, that's wrong. When Giraffe eats leaves for supper, she should try to control herself. Oh my. And if you do have to burp, what should you say? Excuse me. When it's time for the guests to go home, they should knock over the chairs and run for the door. Me first, me first, me first. Is that right? No. What should they do with their chairs when they get out of them? Do you know? They should push them in. And the book says, no, that's wrong. When it's time for the guests to go home, they should say, thanks for dinner. We had a great time. Come back soon. That was a silly book about some animals doing some crazy things at the dinner table, huh? But it's just to show us how manners are important, right? So can you think of some manners that you heard in there? Pushing our chairs in. We talked about saying excuse me, saying thank you for dinner, not throwing our silverware, putting our napkin on our lap instead of our head. Can you think of some nice manner words that we've been talking about? Please. Thank you. Excuse me. You're welcome, right? Those are all manner words that are super nice for us to use, and it also makes us a good person and a good friend. So manners are important. We today, in your folders, let me back up, sorry. The other day we made those monsters, do you remember? We had triangles and rectangles and squares, and we made a poster of a monster. Oh, Miss Jen wishes that I had mine. 1 second, let me go grab a friend's. All right, so here's my friends. Remember, we used a rectangle and we put on some eyes and a mouth, some arms. Here's her ears and her nose. And you can make a silly monster however you wanted to. Well, today we're going to make 3D monsters. So this is flat. As you can see, there's nothing sticking up. But when we make it 3D, it's going to lift up off the paper. Let me show you. So here is my flat manner monster we made. But if we make a manner monster out of Play-Doh, do you see how it sticks up off of my hand? So this is 3D. So I want you to go ahead and get some Play-Doh, some pom-poms, pipe cleaners, feathers, googly eyes, whatever you want to put in your monster, your 3D monster, manner monster. Go ahead and collect your materials. Alrighty, so Miss Jen has some red Play-Doh here, and I made it into a circle that's 3D. Do you know what the circle is called when it's 3D like this and it looks like a ball? This is a sphere. Can you say sphere? Sphere. Good job. This is going to be my monster's body. What color is your monster's body? Good job. Now, we can take some googly eyes and we can smash them in our monster. Our manners monster. What? Uh-oh, he didn't use a mouth, right? What could I use as a mouth? Do you have a pipe cleaner? You could use a pipe cleaner as a mouth. Miss Jen's going to use some little pom-poms. We're just going to stick them in there. This is going to be his little mouth. It's almost like he has a mustache. And I'm going to stick some feathers in here. And if this is a nice manner monster, what? Look at him now. He's got a feather nose. He's got some eyes. What would my manner monster say? Do you remember those special words we just talked about? Yes, he would say, please, thank you, you're welcome. Friends, if I was trying to get an adult's attention while they were talking, what would you say? Excuse me, right? If you want Miss Jen to reach a book for you that you can't reach, how would you ask me? Can you get me that book, please? Right? And then Miss Jen hands you the book, what would you say? Thank you, good job. And then Miss Jen would say, you're welcome, right? It's always nice to use these manners. So go ahead, take pictures of your little monsters that you created and send me a picture. I would love to see your manner monsters. Also, our friends were a little bit sad that they couldn't keep their monsters like this, so we ended up making puppets. So at home, if you want to make puppets, you can go ahead and grab a brown paper bag. And what we did is we glued on arms and legs, and we made eyes, and then we had puppets that were using their manners, and our puppets were using manners in the classroom today. Check this out. This is Miss Donna's the manner monster she made. So he says, please. He says, thank you. And you're welcome. And he pushes his chair in. And he says, I'm sorry if something doesn't go very well. And he shares with his friends. He talks with his other monster here. Would you like to play with me? Of course I would. Oh, yay. Right, they're going to go play. And they say please and thank you. So go ahead, show me a picture of your monsters. I have a cool song that we found today that I want to share with you just to tie up this manners lesson. All right, friends, this song is called Good Manners for Songs for Kids, and it's by Kidloom on YouTube. Look, listen for the good manner stuff they do.
Please remember to cover your mouth when you sneeze or when you cough. Use a tissue and wash your hands. That is always the best plan. Use your manners everywhere. Don't forget the magic words. You must use them wherever you go. Thank you, sorry, excuse me, please are kind words to say, you'll see. Use your manners everywhere, anytime and anywhere. Good manners matter, all of them you have to master. Be respectful all the time. Wait your turn and be on time. Keep your hands to yourself. Listen when others are talking as well. Use your manners everywhere. Don't forget the magic words. You must use them wherever you go. Thank you, sorry, excuse me, please are kind words to say, you'll see. Use your manners everywhere, anytime and anywhere. Good manners matter, all of them you have to master. Da-da-da-da.
All right, friends, that was our manner song. So, who remembers what those 4 magic words were? Please, thank you, sorry, and excuse me, right? And you're welcome's also a nice word to use. So, that is our manner lesson for today. Miss Jen will be back to do some more fun things. Talk to you soon. Love yous.